This part is describing how Dasharath Maharaj is proposing Lord Sri Ram's name as Crown Prince Yuvaraj. So we heard very elaborately how Dasharath Maharaj personally inquired individually from various people, from his teachers, mothers, friends, citizens, and many people, how is Sri Ram? And they all gave positive feedback. Not only he heard from third parties, he himself checked whether those qualifications and qualities are actually present in Sri Ram when Sri Ram was actually executing many of the tasks. So now Dasharath Maharaj has personally verified, also heard from so many people, and he himself desires that Sri Ram should become the crown prince. So after seeing all these things, now Dasharath Maharaj is thinking, what is the requirement to do this Pattabhishek, a Rajyabhishek now? Why should we do it now? That also he is thinking. So then he says, Divyantarikshe bhumau cha ghoram utpatajam bhayam. He says, Divya antariksha bhumau. So he is seeing there are certain omens in heavenly planets, in sky, antariksha, bhumau, on the planet Earth, ghoram utpadajam bhayam. There are certain utpata, womens, they are indicating swachaksheta medhavi sharire chatmano jaram. He saw those things in the sky, on the earth, and there are certain indications, and he understood that Dasharath Maharaj, his time has come to an end. Okay, my time is coming to an end. So he's able to get those indications by watching the nature. We have to remember when we were discussing in the last session, Dasharath Maharaj saw the positive indications in the earth when he was thinking whether Ram should become the king or not. So the earth was responding positively. He saw positive indications. Now he is also seeing Ghoram Bhayam Utpadajam. There are also the indications that are creating fears in the heart of people. So that means Medhavi, the word used here is Dasharath Maharaj is very intelligent. He is able to intelligently understand which are those indications supporting Ram's Pattabhisheka, which are those indications that are communicating to Maharaj Dasharath that your time is over. So he is able to read that, he is able to understand that. And then also his own age, Jaram means the old age. So he also saw, yes, my own old age is another reason why right now we should hand over the administration to Lord Sri Ram. So based on these reasons, now Dasharath Maharaj thought in his mind. He felt that Atmanascha prajanam cha shreyase cha priyena cha. Not only he is personally desiring that I should make, he is seeing that this is the best thing for even the citizens of Ayodhya also. This is good for them. Shreyasa, this Shreya, and they will also like it. Priyena. Prapta kalena dharmatma bhaktya tvaritavan rupa. He understood this is the best time to do that. Praptya kala, the right time has come. Ripened, the time has ripened. Tvaritavan, we should not delay. Immediately we should do this. So, based on all those indications, Maharaj Dasharath decided that. So then he called all his ministers and others, the sages, and called and had meeting with them. So he told, immediately call all the heads of the village. The heads of village, heads of cities, heads of the metro cities, of different pranta, of a particular size of the kingdom. All of them call them for a meeting. I want to have meeting with all of them. What he said? Nana nagara vastavyam. He said that Nana nagara vastavyam. All the cities, nagaras, call all the heads of them. Janapadanapi. Janapada means the metro cities, the bigger cities. Call them. Medinyam Pradanya Prithvi Patim. There are many other kings who are subordinate to Maharaj Dasharath. They're called Samanta, or subordinate kings. So subordinate kings, the village heads, city heads, like today we have Gram Panchayat, Jilla Panchayat, like that there are different levels of administration. So he said that Samana, I order that all of them should come. I want to have discussion with all of them. So they all came. And when he invited everyone for this meeting, because with all of them, Maharaj Dasharath wants to discuss whether he should really go ahead with this decision or not. So he is inviting everyone. He has sent order, everyone should please come. But he did not invite, Valmiki Ramayana says, Natu kekaya rajanam janakam va naradhipa. He did not invite Janak Maharaj for that meeting. He did not invite Kekaya Raja, that is Kaikeyi's father, Ashwapati. So he did not invite them. Why he did not invite them? There are two reasons, the Valmiki Ramayana says. So now, when this is a topic, whether to make Ram as a king of Ayodhya or not. That is a topic to be discussed. Now that is an internal discussion. So it's a very, very interesting lesson that Valmiki Ramayana gives. There are certain decisions to be made in that time. Who should be involved, who should not be involved in our life, we should learn. You're making some decision. So who should all be there and who should not be there? This knowledge we should have. Not that you simply call anybody and everybody, or everybody has come, so many people have come, everybody is giving their opinion. No. Ram is going to become the king of Ayodhya, Kosala Desha. So everybody involved in the Kosala Desha is inviting. Gram Panchayati head, all this, like this, different people. But he did not invite Kekaya Raja, Janaka Raja and all of them. Right? Maybe because they will give probably the favorable opinion only. Because after all, Janak Maharaj is the father-in-law. He would definitely love to see his son-in-law becoming the next king. So he wants to hear a very fair discussion. There's no partiality in this discussion. You don't want any people who already made up their mind, yes, Ram has to become king like that. You see how careful the decision making is happening. Why we have to learn and discuss all these things? The greatness of Valmiki Ramayana is that today is a third session that we are having from Ayodhya Kanda. It is a simple thing. It's a simple thing. Just make Sri Ram as the next king over. Dasharath Maharaj is already a king. The king decides the next king. And now it is even more easy those days. There is no election. There is nothing of these things. Your own son is the next king. And that too among, you got 4 sons. And the system was the first son will be the next king. Why this much? First of all, he was asking everyone, how is Ram, how is Ram, how is Ram? And they all gave their opinion. And after they gave opinion, he did not conclude. Again, he personally went and checked whether those qualities are actually there in Sri Ram or not. After checking all of them, again he's calling everybody, let them come and let's see how he is not just going ahead. Not that, okay, my son will be the next king. My son will be the next successor. No. It's a very sensitive thing. It is not a family business. It is not some family matter. I like somebody, I make him king. This decision is going to affect hundreds and thousands and lakhs of people. In fact, everyone in their kingdom. So when such a decision has to happen, it has to be thoughtfully done, sensitively done. It should be all inclusive. Everyone should feel that in the decision making they were heard, they were involved, and they were part of the decision making process. It is not some imposing decision. I've decided Ram will be the next king. No, he's trying to make sure that this decision will be the best decision. It will be unopposed. So he is not inviting Kekaya Raja and Janaka Raj for this decision. So similarly in our life also, when we are making any decision in our life, we should have this clarity. While I am making decision, who should involve in this decision making, who should not involve in the decision making. So sometimes what we do, we consult people whom we are not supposed to consult. Right? So by doing such things in the decision making, they may give adverse input, or they may give some partial, already they made up their mind, yeah, it should be like this. So they may give, so the decision making may not be accurate. So Dasharath Maharaj is avoiding because they are his relatives. And the relatives better not be involved in making decision which is connected to the entire kingdom. Okay, you want to buy some cloth for yourself, you can take your friends and relatives and go. No, this is a decision that is affecting everyone in Ayodhya. So they cannot be sitting and influencing the decision. It should be neutral. It should be unbiased decision. So it's very clearly it is said, Natu Kekaya Rajanam Janakam va na Radhipa na Kekaya na Janaka. They were not invited for this meeting. Right? Why? Tvaraya chanayamasa paschato shroshya priyam. Because Maharaj Dasharath knows that anyway they will love this news. They will love to hear this news, number one. Number two is said, I will personally inform this to them. I cannot send somebody else and go and invite them. They are very important people. Janak Maharaj is one of the very important personalities. I will personally inform them, and whenever they come to know, they are going to love this. There is no doubt about this. He already knows that. On top of that, I don't want them to involve in this decision making. This has to be a very unbiased discussion. You see, there was no need for Maharaj Dasharath to discuss, but still he is discussing with everyone. There was no need for him to check whether my son is suitable or not suitable. Only one qualification I have to check, whether he is my son or not. Is my son? Ho gaya. He has to be the king. That's what today people do. They will become the next successor. But here, even though Maharaj Dasharath has that authority to appoint somebody as the king, is not doing so easily. He is doing it very, very carefully, slowly, step by step, right? Then what is that? So now all those heads, village heads, city heads, different prantya heads, all of them have come to Ayodhya. Tanveshmananabharanair yatarham pratipujitan. When they all came to Ayodhya to participate in this discussion and meeting, so they were all received very respectfully, with appropriate respect. Different people to be given different levels of respect, and everybody were given appropriate respect. And they were received well, and they were given appropriate accommodation to stay. When they have come, they have to stay and they have to be given proper accommodation. It's a part of hospitality. And they were also given appropriate abharana, the jewelries to, decorate themselves, to participate in the meeting. You see how opulent kingdom it must be. Now we invite people to our house program or something, right? First of all, we'll be thinking, where do we accommodate these people? Because in most of the places, we ourselves don't have enough space for us to live. And now some visitors have come. Where will they live? And here it is said, Veshma Nana Bharanani. They were given suitable accommodation. That means this Ayodhya city had so much infrastructure. When the visitors and guests and all this kind of people come, they will be given appropriate facilities. First, accommodation. Second one, they were given best dress, and they were given also the jewelries to wear. And then given appropriate respect. Pratipujatan. This one point in Ramayana that we again comes is respect, 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 respect. How this Valmiki Ramayana stressed this point, how to deal with human being. Whoever they may be village heads. They're coming to see Maharaj Dasharath, very big man. It's like some Gram Panchayati head is meeting the Prime Minister. It's too big. There are thousands and thousands of villages, and every village will have some Gram Panchayati head. But there is only one Prime Minister. It's a very big post, and such people have come and they were received respectfully, not ignored. Oh, who are you? You're anyway a small guy. You'll not be given proper. No, Pratipujita. This is something all of us should learn, because so many times in some programs, in some events and some activities, people keep coming to our places, right? Home or our organization, wherever it is. Everybody come and they'll come with their own background. Everybody is not same. Some will be very socially well-recognized people, accomplished people, well-to-do people, powerful people, ordinary people, just visitors. All types of people come, and everybody should be given appropriate respect. It does not say that you give equal respect. That is not practical. But everybody should be given appropriate respect, and that's what this Maharaj Dasharatha has made such an elaborate arrangement. Everybody were received well and given appropriate respect. Dadarshalankruto Raja Prajapatiriva Prajaha. And among all of them, how was Maharaj Dasharatha was looking? He was looking like Swayam Brahma in Brahmaloka. Like all the Devatas, they are like other kings, and Maharaj Dasharatha is looking like Lord Brahma, who is the head of all the Devatas. And so all of them in a big meeting hall, like today we see Parliament, Parliament, it has a seat to accommodate 540 people or something like that. Like that, everybody are seated. Athopavishte nrupato. They all entered the hall. Tasmin Tata Pravavishu Shresha Raja No Loka Sammata. So they were all received, and so they were all given seats according to the rank. Who should sit where? That is called, protocol and the rank. According to the rank and protocol, they were all given seats, and they're all seated. They're all seated in such a way that they're facing Maharaj Dasharath. Rajanama Abhimukha, facing Raja, Maharaj Dasharatha, and then they're all waiting. So at that time, Maharaj Dasharatha walks and comes. And as he walks and comes into that assembly, everyone feels that they are in the presence of a great Devata. Actually, Maharaj Dasharatha carried such aura. And immediately everybody stood up from their seat, naturally feeling that, the aura of Maharaj Dasharath, such a great man. Not just great man, number one is he is the king of a dynasty called Ikshvaku that is not ruled by some ordinary people. That is ruled by very, very great people. Harishchandra, Raja Harishchandra, Ikshvaku, Manu, right? Like Surya himself, Prajapati, and all those things. So they all know that he is a king of that dynasty. And he himself has ruled it very well. Not that he was, not very accomplished. He himself is very accomplished. So they all stood up and paid respect to him, and they were all seated. They all sat down, and Maharaj also sat down. After seated them, now Maharaj starts speaking to them. So he says, Tatha parishadam sarvamanantriya vasudadhipa. Now he started speaking by seeing all of them very compassionately. Maharaj Dasara says, Hitam uddarshanam chaivam uvacha pratitam vachaha. Vachaha, he spoke. And how he spoke? Hitam, very beneficial. What he was going to speak was beneficial to everyone. Uddarshanam, not just beneficial news. By hearing this news, it was Uddarshanam. It was a thrilling announcement that he was about to make. What kind of an announcement it is? Like if we say after this, Ramayana session, everybody will be given 100 crore rupees. Oh, what is this? It's a thrilling announcement, right? After the session, everybody will be given an iPhone. Oh, thrilling. right? So like that, Maharaj Dasharath in that assembly, he is speaking. Number one, it is very, very beneficial, hitam. Second one is uddharshanam, very thrilling news. And then he says, a very pratitham, very pleasing, very happy news, beneficial news, thrilling news is going to make an announcement. And so he spoke. And how he spoke? Dundubhis sana kalpena, dundubhis kalpena. When he spoke, it appeared that there were drums beaten. You know, in the Ganpati, we see here in Maharashtra, the big drums that people dole, right? That dole, tasha and all that, when they play, everybody's attention goes there. Oh, here is there something very important. There's something. Dundubi sakalpitena. When Maharaj Dasharath started speaking, there are hundreds and thousands of them. So many people gather, there will be a lot of chit-chatting going on and there will be some noise. But the moment Dasharath Maharaj started speaking, Dundubhi, as if the drums were beaten, played, and silence. Immediately there was pin drop silence. Gambhirena anunadina, Gambhira, with a grave and gravity voice, he spoke. Right? Everybody has to take that very seriously. And how was it? The example is given, Jimuta ivanadayan. Jimuta means cloud. Jimuta means cloud. So in the rainy season, when the cloud makes the sound, which is called thunder, we hear the thundering sound. In Hindi, what do we say? Thunder? Bijli is lightning. So when it thunders in the sky, you cannot say, oh, only the front people were able to hear, last people did not hear the thunder. Everybody will hear the thundering sound. Nobody can miss the thundering sound. So when Maharaj Dasharatha spoke, he spoke Jimuta Ivarajan. His speaking was like the thunder. That means it was audible to everyone. Nobody could miss it, what he spoke. And how was it? He said, Gambhirena Anunadina. And when he spoke, first of all, it was like a thunder. That means it was so loud and clear. There was no doubt whether there was a thunder or not. Everybody, it was very clear. Second one is Anunadina. Anunadina Swarena. That means it was echoing. Echoing, very loud and clear, like the cloud thunder. And then Mahata Swara, with great voice he spoke. Why it is important that we are discussing this is, you see, imagine Treta Yuga. And Maharaj Dasharath is sitting, thousands and lakhs of people have come, heads have come. And so they're all sitting. Maharaj Dasharath is making an announcement. So they want to hear what is that announcement is making. At that time, Maharaj, now somebody may say, when we speak, we need mic in this small room where 40, 50 people are sitting. Now Maharaj Dasharath is speaking and there are hundreds and thousands of them are sitting. It's an open space. How was it audible to everyone? Isn't it? Did somebody miss this? Did somebody say, what did he say? What did he say? Did you hear? No. It's very clearly, it is saying, Dundubi sakalpena gambirena nunadina swarena mahata raja jimuta ivanadayan. The sound was like a thunder of the cloud. It was heard by everyone, loud and clear. Loud and clear. Mahata swaram. In the top of his voice he spoke. And then Anunadina, okay, you in case if you have missed it, it is still echoing. When he spoke, it is still echoing so that you can hear it. So this is something that the scriptures say. In the other yugas, there was an art of voice modulation. It was called art of voice modulation, which does not require the modern equipments the way which we are using. We are using mic, we are using speaker because we want to amplify the sound so that it reaches everyone. because I cannot speak the way Maharaj Dasharatha is speaking. These people knew this art of, if it is a small room, very few people are sitting, I have to speak in such a way that it is audible to everyone. But if I am speaking to a larger audience with a huge number of people, then it should be audible to everyone. How it will be audible to everyone? So there was an art like that. In that art, you can speak in such a way that even the last person will hear, even the first person also will hear. Nobody will miss what you have heard. You see, sometimes what happens if mic stops working and now I have to start speaking loudly, and it's called shouting. I have to start shouting. So Maharaj Dasharatha was not shouting. He was not shouting. So when you shout, what happens is your voice volume will increase, but your emotions and the experience of what you are saying will come down. Now, those who are shouting will say, don't shout, chillana mat. Achhe se batao. We say, because it is not very pleasing to hear. But here Valmiki Ramayana says, Rajalakshana yuktena kante nanupamena cha uvacha rasa yuktena. When he spoke, Vuvacha means speaking, it was rasayukta. It contained all the feelings, emotions and experience. When Maharaj Dasharatha is announcing, he himself is so thrilled, and the thrill was there in the voice. And that pratitham, that happiness was still there. So when we start shouting and screaming, you can make your voice loud, but you can't amplify this rasa of the swara. There is something called swara rasa. But here it is said, when Maharaj Dasharatha spoke, it was spoken in such a way, even the last person heard loud and clear. Everything was heard with same emotions and feelings they heard. So that kind of a thing that was there, and they knew that art and they were speaking. Viditam bhavatame tadya me rajyamuttamam purvakair mama rajendrai sutavat paripalitam. He says, my dear citizens, you all know my ancestors, my previous kings in this Ikshvaku dynasty, they have taken care of citizens sutavat paripalitam. Sutavat, as if their own children. That's how they have done administration. They never did, no, you're all outsiders, we are my family. No, sutavat paripalitam. They have taken care of you like their own children. Sohamikshaku bhi sarvair indrair paripalitam shreyasa yoktu kamosmi sukarham kilam jagat. So now I desire that you all people deserve more happiness. You should be taken care of even more better. My ancestors have done their best, but I feel that you people deserve more happiness. You need to be, taken care much more nicely. So for this, maya pyacharitam purvai panta namagachata. He says that following the footsteps of my ancestors, the previous king, panta means the path. I followed their path, followed their footsteps. He says, I have tried my best, taking care of all of you, right? Like my own children. Praja nityama nidrena yatha shaktya birakshite. Even in my sleep, he says, nidra, even in my sleep, I was vigilant. I was always thinking how to take care of all of you. This is how I have followed my ancestors, and I have done my job of taking care of all of you. You see what a serious word he's using. Even in my sleep, he says, Praja nityam nidrena, nityam nidrena. Every day when I was sleeping, even then my mind was thinking, what should I do for this people? What should I do for this people? What should I do this for? This is a quality of a leader that Valmiki Ramayana is speaking. A leader is not some 9 to 5 job. Till morning 9 o'clock, don't call me, don't send me email, don't send me message, don't touch me. It's my personal life. And after office hours over, I logged out, don't call me now. No, he's saying, Nidrena, even in my sleep, I was thinking what to do. Imagine somebody calls and you're actually asleep, and I switch off my phone. Nobody should call me. I don't want any disturbance. There are certain positions like mother, father, husband, wife, or a king and all, guru, teacher. Their service is 24/7. Like the government says, hospital should be 24/7. Police station is 24/7. Medical stores are 24/7. The fire, what is that called? Fire engine, 24/7. Fire ambulance is 24/7. So these are all always. You cannot say that now we are not available. It's such a duty it is. Isn't it? You should be so prepared if you're taking up such a position of a leadership, that you can be approached even when you're eating, when you're sleeping, whatever situation you may be, people will approach you because you're in that position. So he's saying that even in my sleeping time, I was vigilant and I was conscious and I was thinking what welfare things I can do for my citizens. I'm not slept like that. Okay, now let me just sleep. Sometimes we say, where is that leader? Go find him, figure out. Wake him up and bring him, get him ready. No need to do all these things. You desire, where is our king Maharaj Dasharatha is there. No trouble, no worry. That is the meaning of a leader. Leader is always approachable. Leader is available. Right? You see, and that is a very big sacrifice. Now people may say, देखो ये राजा है, palace में रहता है, इनका मजा देखो, no. Can you take this kind of austerity? What is that austerity? Even nidrena, even in sleep you can be woken up. You cannot complain. Don't come to me. Don't approach me. You should be ready. There is no privacy. There is no personal life. You cannot say that it is my life, my personal life. I don't want anybody to disturb me. So Maharaj is saying, I have done that. I have done this. Of course, not just he is saying that everybody before me have done that and I have just followed their, path. Yatha Shaktyabhirakshitaha. As per my capacity, I protected all of you, taken care of all of you. Idam Shariram Kritsnasya Lokasya Charata Hitam. He says, Pandurasyata Patrasya Chayayam Jaritam Maya. But now my body has attained old age. And, the ruling the entire world and taking care of the welfare of the people under the shade of this royal, crown. I have done my best and now my body has become very old. Prapya varsha sahasrani bahunyayumshi jivataha. Sahasra varshani. I have done this for thousands of years. Right? Thousands of years I have done that. Jirnasyasya sharirasya vishrantim abhirochaye. This body has now become old and worn out. So it is now looking for vishranti. It is looking for a retirement. Right? And then he says, Raja Prabhava Jushtam hi. So I want somebody else to succeed me. But the person who should succeed me, Raja Prabhava Jushtam hi, he should have all the royal qualities. He should have royal qualities. Durvahama Jitendriyai. He should be Jitendriya. He should have complete control over himself. Jitendriyai. Parishrantosmi lokasya gurvim dharmadhuram mahan. He should be, expert in dharma and all that. Soham vishramam ichchami putram krutva prajahite. So, I've thought in my mind, putram krutva prajahite. I want to hand over this administration to my son, putra. Sanni Krishtwani man. He says that Sanni Krishta, now all of you have assembled here, Sanni Krishtan, Iman, Dvija Bharshan. So all of you great people who have assembled here, I personally desire my son Ram should succeed. But the very reason I have called all of you and you all have assembled here, I wish and I want all of you to, he's saying that I want all of you to think, deliberate and tell me whether this is the correct decision. You see, he's actually making a proposal and asking all of them. This is what personally I think. Right? My son who has got all the qualities, so he should succeed. But all of you also think and tell me whether this is appropriate or not. Anujato himam sarvair gunair jestyo mamatmaja. Mama atmaja, my son, sarva gunai. He has got all the qualifications and all the qualities. Purandara samo, when in terms of his capacity, is equal to Lord Indra. Virye Rama Puranjayaha, any enemies he can defeat. He has got all those qualifications. Tam Chandramiva Pushyena Yuktam Dharma Britam Varam. The moon is very beautiful, and that moon becomes even more beautiful during the Pushya Nakshatra. It is called Pushya Yoga. During the Pushya Yoga, moon attains a very special attraction. So like that, already my son, Lord Ram, Sri Ram, has got so many good qualities. And if he also gets this, what is that? The Pattabhishek, this one, it will be even more nice. I will not make him directly the king. Yavarajye niyoktasmi. First I'll make him crown prince. And we will all observe him, whether he is really able to live up to that. Yuvaraja. First we will make him Yuvaraj. Yuvaraja means what? He will be the next king. He'll be the crown prince. Because right now the king Maharaj Dasharatha is still there. So we will now make him would-be king. That's called Yuvaraj. So he's saying first we will make him Yuvaraj. You will all observe him. Niyoktasi, Purusha Pungavam, Anurupasya Vainatho, Lakshmi Van, Lakshmanagraja. He is the elder brother of Lakshmana and is Lakshmi Van. So with all these qualities, I think is qualified to get the Rajya Lakshmi, to become the king of this. Trilokyam apinathena yena syannatavattaram. He is qualified to become the king of the entire three world. This is what personally I think. Anena shreyasa satsanjognyam avimahim gata klesho bhavishyami. If I hand over this administration to Sri Ram, I can be relieved from this anxiety. Who is after me? Who will take care of you? Because, see, the king, the biggest responsibility of any king is to hand over the administration to next suitable king. You cannot simply, disappear without finding a next successor. That's a very big, if you're really a responsible person, it will be so much bothering you. Who will next come and take over? Because you see what he said, my ancestors and I myself, even in our sleep, we were thinking how to take care of you people, how to do good to you people. That's how we have ruled. And now when I'm going, I should hand over to right person and go, so that he will do the same thing. In fact, he will do much more. He should do more than what we have done. And who will do that? Who is that person who will do like that? So we are worried. It's a great worry. Isn't it? Not like, after me, all my property will go to my children only. No. If you have worked so hard, you have earned it so after great difficulty, are these people right people to inherit that? Will they be the right people to use that in the right way? You have to think, and Maharaj Dasharatha is thinking. Not simply hand over in Rama's hand and go away. No, are they right people? Is he right person? He is thinking. So he says, so I'll be relieved. He says, Yadidam men rupartam maya sadhu sumantritam. I have sufficiently thought in my mind. I have sufficiently examined myself that we already know how he went and checked and personally. He says, I have sufficiently thought and sumantritam bhavanto menu manyantam katam va karavanyakam. Now all of you tell me, this is what I think. But all of you tell me, should I go ahead and really do this? Do you all also think the same? Do you all also want me to do this? But this is what I think, right? So he's saying, I want this decision to be made without any bias. So he's announcing, this is the announcement. Iti bruvantam mudita pratyandavar. When he spoke like this, when he made this announcement and told all these things, and then all the people who were sitting there, the Valmiki Ramayana says, Vrishtimantam Mahamegham Nardanta Iva Barhina. The peacocks, beautiful peacocks, they generally dance when there's a rainy season. When it rains, they become so happy and they start dancing. So, and this peacock, the whole year, they wait for rainy season. Because the rainy season makes them very happy. It's very pleasing to peacocks especially. And so they keep on looking at the sky and waiting for those clouds that comes and shower the water. Vrishti or Varsha means the shower. So this peacocks, somehow they know this. Which cloud is going to rain? They have that ability to spot. The moment they see such cloud in the sky, they start making sound, and they start actually opening up their feathers, and they start circling, and they start making dance like that. So the moment Maharaj Dasharath made this announcement that I thought in my mind, and I think, I wish and I desire that Sri Ram should be made Yuvaraj, and this is what I've decided and what you all say. The moment he made this, it is said that exactly like the peacocks start dancing by seeing the cloud, all the people stood up from their seat and they just started dancing out of happiness. Oh, Sri Ram is going to become our king. Sri Ram is going to become our king. Like the peacocks are dancing. They're dancing very rhythmically, very nicely, and very beautiful to watch that. It's very, bewitching sight. So they're all dancing, and not just dancing, they're making sound. As I said, the peacocks make sound and they dance. So they're making sound, and Sri Valmiki Ramayan captures this. Snigdho anunadi sanjagne tatra harsha samiritaha. Their happiness increased by hearing this. Samiritaha, it broke the boundary of their happiness. Imagine, for our happiness there is some limitation. Beyond that we may get heart attack. More than that if you feel. Actually this happiness which they all felt by hearing this news that Ram is going to be the next king, Harsha Samirita, it broke the boundaries of their own enjoying capacity, and they're so jubilant, and they're immediately, first of all, they started clapping. And the clapping sound, everybody started clapping. First the kings clapped, and then those Samanta kings clapped, and then the Gram heads, like that, everybody started clapping, thousands and lakhs of them. Here it is said, Anuvadita. The clapping sound kept increasing and increasing and increasing. It is not decreasing. It is keep increasing. Sometimes in any program we keep announcing, keep clapping, tali bajate rehna, because people after clapping sometimes they'll stop. They'll say, kitna bajana hai. But here, Valmiki Ramayana is saying, they started clapping, and that produced some sound, and then the second round, third round, fourth round, the sound level is increasing, it is not decreasing. That much they're clapping. And they started with clap, and after that they started shouting, oh, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, like that. They just started shouting, and then the sound is increasing, shouting, screaming, and nobody is able to hear anything. There is only sound of Harsha Samiriteha, the sound of happiness, jubilation, screaming, shouting, Udghosha. Here it is said, Janau Udghosho Ushtanna Sannado Vimanam Kampayantaha. So much sound, it appeared that Maharaj Dasharath, that palace, there was an earthquake. It appeared like now the palace is going to shake and is going to fall down. That much sound it is making, and people are clapping, shouting, screaming, happiness. Tasya dharmartha vidusho. And when Maharaj Dasharath saw so much approval is there. You see how much public approval was there for Sri Ram to become king. Why we keep saying Ram Rajya, even when he was about to become king, the people wanted it. People wanted him to be the king. He's a people's king. Not that somebody made him king. Not that I made you king. You know how, unfortunately, we all don't see this kind of sensitivities. We think that I should be made leader. Whether people are ready to accept me as leader? Whether people are ready to see me as their leader. You see this. How, when the news was told that Ram will be your leader, people are dancing. The example is given, they are dancing like peacock. The example is Jana Udghosha. Udghosha they are making, Jai Shri Ram. They are singing, dancing, clapping. When your name is announced, do people feel happy like that? Oh God, I have to be under this fellow. You see, the people leadership is what Valmiki Ramayana teaches. A leader, whether it is a democracy, whether it is a monarchy, whichever system of administration you might have. But finally, if you are a leader, whether your leadership is welcomed, approved and celebrated by your followers. That's the most important aspect of leadership. You cannot force somebody that, you are the leader and tell people he will be your leader and you have to listen to them. No, such things will not work. It is simply a failure, it is. You make somebody, he'll be your leader. You will see after some time everything will disintegrate. People will go away, they will, fight and they will break into pieces. All that will happen. So, Jana Udghosha, how vividly Valmiki Ramayana is saying. He was accepted by people. People loved this news. Yes, we want Sri Ram. Not that, I am the first son, so I should be the leader. Or I am the male child, so I should be the leader. Or no, I am the senior most here, so I should be the next leader. This is all nonsense. Seniority, first child, or no, I have got 30 years experience. Why are they not still announcing my name as a next leader? These, your experience, number of years of experience, your seniority, your who are you, whose son are you, none of this is the criteria for leadership. This is what Maharaj Dasharath is demonstrating. And one most important thing is, you see already Maharaj Dasharath has figured out this. Personally, he went and asked his mother, what do you people think about Ram? They all said, yes, he's very nice. He went to teachers and said, what do you think, Sri Ram? They said, he's great. Like this, he went everybody and everybody said he's so great. But they all told individually. You all told individually. Now, neutrally, in front of everyone, it has to become clear that everybody wants Sri Ram. See how Maharaj Dasharath is so sensitive about leadership. Because when people don't accept a particular person as leader, you cannot make him a leader. Maybe one or two people are thinking, I like you, it doesn't work. Whether everybody will accept you? Do you have the people acceptance? If the people acceptance is not there, it is very dangerous. The Ayodhya will split. So now Maharaj Dasharath made it very clear to everyone, look, this is the kind of acceptance that this person has got. This is the kind of acceptance. You see, there was one of the politicians in our country, so he was a chief minister, and that time the US government said, we will not give you visa to visit our state. But later when he contested in the election and got a very big mandate, people mandate, or the whatever that, votes, and then the US said, okay, now so many people have accepted you in your own country. Yes, they want you as a leader, so we'll give you a visa. So everybody looks for this. How much acceptance is there for you? How much acceptance? And that is what Valmiki Ramayana is showing. First of all, even before proposing the name, you have to do your homework. Don't be a joker by proposing another joker's name. Right? So, Maharaj Dasharath, he knows the seriousness of his position. He knows the seriousness of the topic. He knows the seriousness of the impact that it will create. So, he did lot of homework, doing the background verification. What do people individually think about Sri Ram? Okay, they all told, but whether Sri Ram has those qualities or not, people are maybe imagining in their mind. Because sometime when I like somebody, I'll give all good qualities to that person. But whether those good qualities are actually there, that also Sri Ram he checked. And now after checking, he's making proposal that is being loudly, clearly, happily accepted by everyone. And now he's so happy that what he personally thought is also accepted by everyone. But still Maharaj Dasharatha is not satisfied. It is not ending here. It's not ending here. Okay, chalo ho gaya, khatam karenge topic. No. How serious Valmiki Ramayana? He's seeing everybody singing, dancing, clapping. So what if somebody maybe individually may have a dissent? Because in crowd, out of 100, 90 people are clapping, remaining 10 people, they don't know how to express their dissent. So many people are saying yes, yes, better we also either say yes or just remain quiet. Maybe there can be some small dissent. So he's looking at Vasishtha Rishi's face. And Vasishtha immediately understood. He called all those other Brahmanas and told, go to all the people at different levels. There are different leaders, right? Like as we already said, here it is mentioned, the Gram, the village leaders, city leaders, Janapada leaders. Go at every level, have small group discussion and hear individually from everyone, come back and tell us what actually they want. Even after everybody clapping, shouting, screaming, dancing, as if there was an earthquake, still Maharaj Dasharatha wants to know at the ground level, even the last person who has come here, is there any difference of opinion? I mean, can you imagine this level of acid test? Somebody has to do, and Ram doesn't even know this. This much is going on, to propose my name. He's just nowhere involved, not even aware. He doesn't know. He doesn't get a chance. Oh, my name will be proposed so that I can go and do some politics. Tomorrow my name will be announced. All of you please say yes, yes when my name is announced. All of you, do this. I will do this favor. No, he doesn't know what's going on. His name is just announced without any information, notice. And now Maharaj Dasharatha, so they came, they sametya mantrayitva tu samatagata buddhaya. Mantra means discussion. And after consulting, discussion, uchushva manasagnyatva ruddham dasharatham rupam. So all of them came. Now they're coming. Now they're telling Maharaja Dasharath, you have, they're saying, Aneka varsha sahasro vriddha swamapi parthiva sa ramam yuvarajana abhishishtva parthimam. Maharaj Dasharath, after discussing with everyone, this is our conclusion. What is that? You have become sufficiently old, please retire and make your Ram Yuvaraj. And then they are saying, Ichchamohi mahabahum raghuviram mahabalam gajena mahatayantam ramam chatravritantam. We have been waiting to see Ram sitting on Gaja, elephant, because it's a king who sits on the Gaja. Ichchamohi mahabahum. Ichcha, it is our desire to see Lord Ram, Raghuviram Mahabalam, Gajena Mahatayantam, sitting on Gaja, elephant, riding Rama, Chatravana. In olden days, it was a protocol. The white umbrella will be given to king. If the king is going, there will be somebody going behind him carrying the white umbrella. It means that he is a king. So they are basically saying that it was always our desire to see Sri Ram becoming king, sitting on an elephant, riding an elephant, holding that, the white umbrella for him. So this is our desire. There is no doubt about it. Please go ahead and please do this. Don't delay this. Please immediately do this. At least now Maharaj Dasharatha should do know how much it is going on. But he's saying, okay, he says, Maharaj Dasharatha, I have a doubt. He is saying, I have a doubt. So he's saying, Shrutvaiva vachanam yanme raghavam pathimichita. I heard all of you that Raghavam Pati Ichita. You all desire that Raghava, this Ram, has to become. Rajana samshayoyam me kimidam bruta tattvataha. But I have one doubt. What is my doubt? I don't know whether wholeheartedly you people have told this or not. Because you all probably, you like me, I'm your king. Because I am telling, so you must be just saying yes. Or maybe out of fear you must be saying yes. Hey, Maharaj Dasharatha has made proposal. How can we say no? Maybe there is a fear. Or you become so blind out of love for me. Whatever Maharaj Dasharath say, we will just say yes, yes, we want this. So I am not really convinced that it is your heart's decision. Wholehearted decision. You see how much more somebody can check. He's saying, Katham no mai dharmena prithvi mananushasati bhavanto drashtumichanti yuvarajam mamatmajam. So he's saying that, this is my doubt whether you people are wholeheartedly agreed or not agreed, whether there is any influence or not. So all this is telling us how there are two things. Or maybe three things. The person who is appointing someone as a leader, how careful he should be. Like, what is Maharaj Dasharatha doing? He's appointing someone as leader. So is he carelessly, irresponsibly appointing? How many checks and how much of tests, how much of verification, how much that is going on, you see? Number one. Number two, he wants to know how much people are wholeheartedly okay with this. And third one is, the person who is a subject discussion here, that is Sri Ram, is nowhere involved in this. Neither is aware, nor is informed, nor is aware he has any control over what is going on this. So that level discussion is going on. So now he is saying, all of you, whoever is saying Ram should become king, Ram should become king, now you should give me reasons. You should give me sufficient reason. Think, deliberate, and tell me sufficient reason why Ram should become king. Then I will agree that why Ram should be made the next crown prince. I personally like it. This is something that I personally love it, to see my own son becoming king. See, even though there is personal desire, but how much that strength and guts Dasharath Maharaj has got, first of all, to come and announce. What if some people told no? Then his desire will not happen. He'll be heartbroken. But he's saying, no, it is my desire, but let's see what everybody will see, because we need their approval. Now he's saying, all of you think and give me reasons why Ram should become king. Now that's a very nice, most important points are there, where everybody is going to tell reasons why Ram should become the king, and those points which they say are the lessons for all of us, whoever wants to be the leader. Because they are telling so many requirements of a leader, qualification of a leader, qualities of leader which Ram possesses, which they see in Ram, and they're telling these are the reasons why we want Ram. And these are there in him. That is why we are approving, not because you made your announcement, not because you suggested. No, this is really there in him. So they're giving evidences, testimony, and they're explaining with examples. And all those things are very, very informative, educative, and transformative of our heart. So we'll hear all those things in the next session, after which Maharaj Dasharatha decides to go ahead with Pattabhishek or the Rajyabhishek decision. So we'll stop here. Shri Valmiki Ramayana ki, Srila Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki jai.